All right. Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing amazing. My name is Bharat Jain, and today I'm doing something very interesting. I wanted to do this live stream for quite a while, but today we are assembling the SO-101 arm or LeRobot SO-101 arm live on the stream. So I have a multi-camera setup today, and one camera is here, and the other camera is this. So this is the arm. This is the robot that I want to build, and basically it comes in two sets. This is the sort of the follower arm which comes with grippers, and there is this other arm that I have, which is going to be a leader arm. In this case, if you can see, yeah. So this is the leader arm that I will be building today. And this is the follower arm that I built on some other day, but I've not made the connections yet. So I already have the 3D printed parts for this particular arm. As you can see that this is the arm that's ready. And these are the motors that are there. And because it's a 6 degree of freedom arm, so it comes with 6 motors that I have here. And then these are some of the 3D printed parts that I've gotten printed. And yeah, these are all the parts that I have. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be assembling this robot live on the stream itself. So I hope this is going to be fine. It's going to be a long stream, and I'm also going to be setting up the software as well as the other stack on the stream itself. So it's going to be pretty interesting. And yeah, I'm going to be looking at your comments if you say anything. And yeah, I hope it's going to be fun. And yeah, this I've never done this before, so it's also going to be a learning experience for me. And we might face some issues, and we'll try to fix that on the stream itself. So I hope you enjoy the stream, and let's get started with it. Yes. So this is the screen, and what I'll do, I'll actually come here, and because this is the Hugging Face website where the robots is the description of it is placed, and you could actually see that they have very good videos and everything placed about how to assemble everything. So we'll actually be following this guide to be able to assemble this. This is already done. I've done this, and this is the leader arm that I want to make it. Most of the things are same, but only this one comes with a hand gripper that I need to make. So that's going to be interesting. All right. So yes. And yeah, you can obviously I'll look at the chat while I'm doing it. But yes, let's get started. So this is the first one that's there. And let's see how this is done. And this is this part, exactly this part. Um, we zoom it a bit more. Yes. So this is the main robot, and this is the base of the robot. And what I need to do is basically take one of these motors and place it inside there and have the screws attached to it. So this should not be that difficult. So let's find the one that we want to place it here. So I think, yes. So this is the motor for that. Let me place that out. And it comes with its own set of like screws and everything. So I need to place this particular motor. I need to be sure about which orientation to place this thing. And it also comes with two of these grippers that I need to attach. So let me take them out as well. All right, and that's out. So one of them comes here. Um, yeah, one of them comes here. So it's going to be a bit hard for me to place, but it should not be an issue. And the second one should come here. Yes, it comes very easily. This one takes a bit of screws to tighten up. Yes, now it's done. And we have to place this. Let's see the video again. Okay, so I have this, and basically which side is up? Okay. Yes. So the one with the middle screw, so this one is up, and this goes inside this thing then. So let us place it. And I will have to force push it. Okay. Yeah. And I think it's placed because I could sort of see the grooves matching up properly. So this means that it's placed. And the next thing I need to do is also tighten it up with screws. So this motor already comes with its own set of screws, and I have a set of screwdriver to be able to place that. Um, okay, and this is here. All right. Yeah. Let's get a screwdriver. And we also need the screws here as well. So for the middle, I think it's a different type of a screw that we need to place. Uh, Probably not this one. Let's see what screws I've used here. Yeah, I think it's normal screws only. And I think it would be helpful to have a container here with me. Yeah, so all the screws are now, we'll place it here so that they're placed properly. Okay. Um, let me just get some of the screws here. And put this here as well. And you can just put this in. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I think it's placed now. Perfect. We need to place two here as well. And these are different type of screws. All right, that's also placed. And I believe that we're almost done with this joint in that case. Let's just verify. Okay, maybe a few in the bottom as well. Yeah, I don't think it's that much required because, one thing about these sort of arms is that it's pretty much, stored by resistance as well. So in some way, it's very difficult to remove. So maybe we don't need that many screws. Honestly, that's what I've observed with installing this one. And what happened once was that in one of them, I actually installed a wrong motor in one of these arms. I had to investigate it. I had to find out which one was wrong, and it was like a huge pain. So I actually removed the ones on the bottom. Yeah, and I'll continue from here. Okay. So let's get to the next joint. And I believe this is done. Okay. Let me see if you can see this. Yes. Yeah. So it's this one. What is it? Yes, it's this particular piece. And we need to place it maybe on top of it so that it encloses it in a way. Maybe if there's a direction thing that I need to see. Probably not. So let's actually force it inside it. Yes. Okay, now it's in place. This one piece. What is the next step? So we need to give it two screws. So let's do that. I have my screws here, my screwdriver here. Okay, so these two screws are done. Okay, so let's find this one. It's this piece, and it has to go there. And basically, this will be the one that's sort of the pivot point between for this joint, essentially. And one of these things came out. It's kind of always a tricky thing to get this properly installed, the joint itself. Okay, no, it's done. And we need to put the screws here so that it's properly placed in its place. Let's put some of the screws inside this. Okay. Okay. It's not coming that well. Okay. Put some in the bottom as well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Maybe the one on the top is not properly placed. I wanted to get out of the screw as well. See if I can fit it. Yes, now it's good. Okay, that's good. Two are down. Let's give out some more screws. Yes. This is actually an important joint. So let me just place all the screws here. Amazing. So the one on the top are done. But there's only two screws I need to attach to the bottom now. It's always tricky to handle like these tiny screws on your table. Sorry, I dropped it. I found it. Yeah. So this joint is done. And you can see that this one sort of we have 1 degree of freedom joint done. So this is crazy. This is good, right? Perfect. And is there anything else? Yeah, so these four screws I've placed. So one thing I want to do is that they're not actually placing these wires that come out of these. I think we can place it later as well. That's okay. So let's find this one. It's this actually, and this should come on the top. And I believe, let's make sure that it's correct. Okay, that was not that hard. Okay, so we're done with this. Now comes here where you have to place a motor. Find the motor for that. So this is one motor. This is kind of the most the highest torque motor that's being installed in the robot. Is in this joint, and we also have to install the two washers on top of it. So let's get that out. And so let me know, guys, if you want some music. I can probably play some music as well on the stream. Okay, so this is done. Let me put this inside it, and this washer one, second one. We have to check how it is being placed. Okay, so this is here. It's on this side. You know what? It's not going inside properly because, and I don't want to force it as well. Uh, okay. Yeah, it's probably this. This one will come here. I'm able to put this inside properly if I remove the cap, but it's not going in with the cap. Why is that happening? So if I place this, then it sort of becomes difficult, which it shouldn't be. Maybe, okay. There's something to do with this. What if I, what if I fix this with screws and then do it? It's probably not supposed to be placed right now. Okay. What if I place it after this? Oh, it's probably using the wrong one then. Are they the same? No, one is slightly larger. That's why I was not fitting in. That's genius. Uh, but I think this one wouldn't fit in otherwise also, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Just to see which orientation to place it in. Yeah, this one probably works fine. Yeah. It's kind of fucking annoying. You have to see this properly. So I have two parts of this, two similar, very looking parts. Most likely it's this, but when I put this, it's kind of very hard to put the motor inside this. But it's not going in. Some design things that it's wanting it to go. Mhm. Okay, it started going. Yes, finally. Yes. All right. I was able to place it inside finally. This was hard. How do I know if it's fully inside or if there's more pressure that I need to put in? Yeah, I think it's fully inside because I could see. Let me just see if it might be. I think that's it probably. So I can just tighten up with screws now. Probably lost one of the screws. Okay, so the screw is also inside, one of them. Let's place more. Yes. Yes. All right. So screws are there, and we need a washer. Where's the washer? Oh, it's here. All right. This one is finally done. Oh my god, this was hard. Okay. Yes, we place the motor inside, and we also place the screws. Perfect. So now we need this, the big boy here, and there's two kinds of this. Which one is it? I think it's probably this version. This one. We need to place it here, right? You can see the direction as well. But if you it keeps dropping off, but okay. Yeah. I remember this one also being pretty hard to fit in, but let's see if we can do that. See, I don't know how they do it so easily on the tutorials, but these 3D printed parts are kind of just like made to measurement, and you really have to apply some force and not too much force so that it breaks, but make sure that it works properly. So yeah, this one is inside. Fuck. Yes, yes, this one is also here. Perfect, perfect. So now we have 2 degree of freedom now. It's great, guys. Rob me to find a groove. Yes. To use the screws for this. Yes, looks good. Can you hear the sound? That's so we have this part done as well. Amazing. Okay, this is done. All right. Yeah. So I need to find the third one. I actually numbered them, so it's easy for me to know. This is the third one here. All right. And let's place it somewhere it's supposed to be. Get the washers of it. I think I should probably have this interface here. Fuck. So let me also play some good music actually. Otherwise it might be a bit boring. I will have to reshare this. Yeah, sorry for that. So I've played some music because I might not be able to talk that much, but hopefully that keeps us engaged. This is placed. Let's put this inside. Yes, this is inside now, placed properly. And I think we can tighten up with screws. Yes, this is done. Yes. So this is also done now. Perfect. I've placed these 4 screws, and the one on the top is also there. So next step. Okay, so we have to place this particular piece apart here. Is it done? Yes, it's done. Perfect. It was faster than expected. Just have to place screws. Perfect. That's done. It's placed on the other side as well. Yep. Done. Why is this not going inside properly? Two are down. We need to probably place the rest of the two. Perfect. All right, this is done finally. We need to place two more screws on the other side, but it was kind of like a pain to get that properly fit in and then tighten it up. Yep. Inside now. Screw this in. Find it out. Yeah, it's done. This one is also done. Oh, okay. So that is 1, 2, and 3. 3 degrees of freedom done. That's crazy. Almost we're halfway done. This is the final version, but instead of the final claws, it will actually have an handheld teleoperation claw that I can use it to control this one and also train some episodes as well. Okay, let's look further. Okay. All of this is done. So all the 4 screws I've placed, and where is it? This is it. Let's come here. Okay. So let's find this. It is actually this one, and we need to place it. This one should be down below, and yeah, it's here now. And the 4th motor will come here. So where is the 4th one? 4, 5, 6. So this is, we need to find this and take it out. And yes, it's here. This is now the I think this one is always tricky to get in. Let me be sure if I'm placing it in the right way. So otherwise I'll be applying force in the wrong directions. So this one is not going properly. Yeah, it fits in without the cap, though. Can you fit in after this? No, it's not possible. Move this and put the cap before. Yeah, is it this way? I was placing the cap wrong. How do I know which way to place the cap? Let's look at the video again. Okay. So essentially the one on the groove will actually come there. Yeah, so now it's correct. It's probably placing it in the wrong way. Yeah. And this is, yeah, this is this one. And this is definitely wrong. Yeah. Yes, goes inside finally. This is good. This is good. You see, after find maybe the washing was placed in some other pattern. Okay, this is done. The only thing is that I think I may have misplaced one of the packets where all the screws and these washers are there. So I'll use some other one. I'll have to find probably in my stack. It's also like a mess right now. Should be able to find it. So I've placed the motor and then just to tighten it with screws. Okay, this is here. Yes. This is done. This side is done. Let's look at the other side. Okay, great. So this is also done now. Can close this. And let's look at joint 5 now. Right. Okay, so first place the motor and then put it inside. Okay. It is this one. And this is the reason why we want to place the motor first. I mean, yeah, it would be hard for us to place it after this. We're done with 4. And then we need to find the 5th one. Yeah, we have it here. Let's place it inside. I remember getting placed it in the wrong when it was like a pain to get out and get it. Let's be very careful here. So this is which side of the motor? Okay. Probably this one. Yeah. So we pose it like this. Pose it like this. Okay. So probably this side. Yeah. Oh, it's kind of hard to get in. Get it in. Okay, it's going in. I just fear that I don't break anything up. Okay. Yes. Okay, more inside. Perfect. Yeah, this one was probably the hardest one because can't explain this one. Yes. Ah, finally. Yes. Now I know why they wanted this to happen first. So here it is. Mm, I don't think this will probably need any screws. It's already very firm. Okay. This is here. And should probably come here. For some reason, it's not good. I'm not able to fit this inside it. Okay. Yeah, it's done. Yes. See this one moving? Does it fit in? Let me install it. Okay. I need this piece. Okay, this is done. Need to place the screws on the other side. All right, we're done with this as well. Finally, so this is a 5 degree of freedom. We're almost at the last step, but yes, this is how it looks right now. Isn't it amazing? Yeah, but you can't see this properly, but this is how it looks. And 1 second. Yes, so this is how it looks, and this is almost 5 degrees of freedom now at this point. And 1 second. So this is fully extended. Should have placed the row like this thing a bit more further, but yeah, you could make a sense out of this. All right. If you're there on the stream, you can also say hi as well. All right. So we are almost at the last step where we just have to install, I believe, the handle, and this is also done. All right. So this is where it's different from the follower and the leader, and I'm using the leader right now. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, is it visible? Where did you no. Yeah. Right. So I need to place this washer here and then also the screw as well. Then I have to attach the next part. The screws now. Yes, this is done. Okay. What is the next part? Which is this. Just to come here. It's sort of like a weird angle. So if I'm able to place one of them, I think I should be able to do the rest of it. Yeah. This one is here. Okay. Okay. This is done as well. Need to put this. Okay, this is done as well. And this is very hard to rotate for some reason. I don't know if that's the motors or if this is. Yeah, I think this is a bit hard to rotate. But I'm not probably disturb it too much. Hey, hi. Hemant Hema. Thumat Thumanti Hemant Hema. Hi, how's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. Okay, so what's the next step? Okay, so we need to place the motors here. So let's place the last motor. This one on top of this. Probably have to see where which side of the motor it is. think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. And we need to place it here, right? This is the side. The sides of the boots. It's this one. It's- Okay, this is inside. This is well inside, I believe. Perfect. Okay, remove the screws. Okay, this is done. This is done. And we probably need one more washer in case which is missing. I'll have to find it. Not here, not here, not here. This not over here. Wait a minute. So this is the handle. Ah, interesting. How can I place it? This is how it was supposed to be. Ah, okay. Huh? How do I push it inside? Okay, the handle is in, perfectly in, and this is the last piece that we need to fit. This one. I have to find this, otherwise it won't be complete. But this is the last part that has to come here. After that, it should be done. Okay, I was able to find it. It's this one that I was missing. Holy shit. Dude, I keep dropping off all the screws. Okay. Yes, this is inside. Now we could place the last part. Oh, this wasn't supposed to be placed now, is it? Maybe, yeah, this is the way. Okay. Yep, this is done. Let's place the other screws. Second screw is also done. All right, we're finally done. I just don't know how to operate it. Okay, yeah, hold it like this. How do I open this then? It's kind of hard for me to even open and close this, but finally it's done. Or her. We just have to make sure that the wires are in place and everything's there as it is. All right, let's place the wires now. Yes, it's still there. Perfect. One of them is inside. Mhm. Just, Okay, this is done now. Yep. Okay. So the first one is done. One and two. How do I get to the second motor? Yeah, it's here. We have to find out a way from here. One of them. Shit. Yep. This is done. Put it. Let me actually just put this on full so you can see it. Right, this is also done. We need to place the wire here and get it out. By the way, this was a pain to get done for the first time, and now the second time I know like some things around it. That's why it's like much easier for me to assemble this. Okay, this is also done. Okay, done as well. Yes. Let me play some music. Perfect. Yes. This is now here. Now to the last thing. Okay. Probably a good idea to place this here. Get it out here. Put it inside. Both of them are done. All right. All right. So this is done. Uh, Even the wires are done, and the second part of the leader arm is also completed. And I have both the follower and the leader arm here with me. So the only thing left is to configure the motors of this particular arm. And once I configure the motors, first of all, I've not tested the motors, so it could still very well go wrong, or like because you can never be sure. Although these are brand new motors, but that's also one of the risks that I have. But rather let it be. I probably have to test it as well, put it inside my computer, and then configure each of the motors, give numbers to each of these motors. And once I have done that, I probably have to figure out the connection between these two arms. And then ideally, once everything's set up, I should be able to control this arm from this arm, teleoperate, like without all from teleoperation. But this is very cool. This is so cool. Okay. And yeah, maybe let me just turn off this light so that it would be easier for you to see. Okay. Okay, I hope this is better now. But we're done with this. And there's a lot of screws. So we can just put them to one side. Let me also get one more important thing. So this also becomes now unboxing channel as well. So it contains the main driver that will connect to this. Where is my screwdriver? Yes, let's open it. Yep, this thing. It's and in this, yes, here it is. I think I probably don't need this right now, but here we go. This is the main um, circuit through which I can connect all the motors and control all the motors. So one thing that I need to do is now find out as to, so there was one, yeah, graphical interface, right? So I think this is one thing that I could use. Laylab is a web app that puts the full calibrate, teleoperate, record, train, and replay into a single browser UI. Plug in your arm, open the app and go. No CLI gymnastics, no keyboard in prompts. A web native. So this is pretty good because that's exactly what we need. And I mean, it would be very easy for us to set because I was trying to do this for the other one and it's kind of like a pain to complete it. How do I install this? Is there a README? Quick start. Let's open this link. Oh, so we don't have to install anything. Get started with Laylab. Open Laylab. So we probably have to start this up. Let's open terminal. Okay. This here. All right. Clear this. So let me just also get the front cam here. Hi. All right. Let me clear this and copy the command from here. Paste it here. Will it start the server? UV tool install. 55. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's starting. Let's refresh this. Info starting on this. Localhost 8000. Oh, okay, let's wait for it to complete. But there's a lot of packages that it installed. Okay, LeRobot. Dude, why is it not starting? Is it even working? Okay. Yeah, command N. Okay, let me zoom in. Yeah, I don't see it here. And this also didn't start, honestly. Git plus and Laylab. Okay, let me just close this. Command W, terminate. And if I copy the command again, now this is the where it's supposed to be hosted. Let's copy this and paste that here. Okay, let's. I mean, I guess we'll have to wait it here. But this is localhost 2000 8000. Nothing is here yet. Let's look at the GitHub if there's anything I'm missing. Okay, it will automatically open in your browser and you're ready to go. Calibrate, teleoperate, capture, train, run inference, replay, and upload. That is good. PRs are welcome. Does it take time to start up? When was the last commit made to this repo? 4 hours ago. Why is it taking so much time? Okay, something's here. This may be spurious casting and mysterious crashes. One of the duplicates must be removed or renamed. Ah, I see. Local share UV tools, LLab. But has it started? No. Okay. Let's refresh. Yes, 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 yes. It's here. It's here. It's here, guys. HF not configured. How do I use it? We zoom it and this one full data set. Okay. Uh, SO-101. Let's name it that. Create this robot. Needs configuration. How do I configure it? Uh, Hugging Face CLI not configured. Okay, we'll do that then. HF auth login command not found. Yeah, but I just need to configure this. How do I do that? You have to connect it. Let's close this and maybe come Lee Lab. Data set. Right, here it is. So teleoperator leader, port, robot calibration, attached cameras, demos. Right. So I'll probably have to put one of this here. One of these here. Yes. Okay. I need a Type C cable to connect this to my laptop. Let me find it. Yeah. I have a Type C cable now. I could connect this to my laptop. Okay. So the red light pops up. Let's allow this and let's see if we can find it. So unplug the leader arm. Okay. Connect the arm from USB. Disconnected. Okay. So should I just put it again? Yes. So, okay. So this is the leader arm. I'll click on leader, start calibration. Okay. What do I do now? Start calibration, connecting to the device, error. Okay. Let's see. Port detected. Okay. So if I start calibration, it fails. Okay. Put that again. No, it's not coming. So what is it? 571, 591. And when I put this in, 591 is, yeah, it's the same port all the time, but why is it failing? That is strange. Attached cameras. Nope, probably not. Calibration demos. Okay, I was showing you the wrong camera. Yes, so you could probably also see the demo, but this is the web UI. And what I'm trying to do here is trying to calibrate this. But when I click on start calibration, it gives me a error status. But what if I move it somewhere? Still doesn't work. Or maybe it doesn't detect it. Oh, okay. I remove it. Hmm. Okay, it keeps on failing. What if I place this on the other one? Nope, doesn't work. Let me connect the other arm here. So this is actually the follower arm. This also gives us an error. Okay. Hmm. All right, this is not working. Maybe let me just search for it. LA Lab. So LA Lab. Do they have some sort of tutorials where I can watch? If you go on YouTube and find. LA Lab tutorials. Yeah, this one. I think maybe the issue is not in the web UI, missing motor IDs. Let's do it again. Maybe I think there's some sort of conflicting packages, which is the reason why it's not happening. So it is connected to this thing. Okay, so let me just go on follower and start calibration. What does it say? Error disconnecting device, failed to write torque enable on ID 1. After 6 tries, there is no status back. Okay. Uh, Full expected motor list. Interesting. There's also an error that we got in the beginning. Yeah, this one. So there's duplicates. One of the issues and mysterious crashes. One of the duplicates must be removed or renamed. Where is the duplicate? Let me do one thing. Let me copy this. Come on, codecs. And ask it to help me out here to run the LA lab GUI for the robot configuration. Oh, I also got this warning. Let me investigate and fix. Okay, let's see if it can help us here. Let's click allow. So let's look at the robot video. That would be really cool to do, though. I wish I had a Windows laptop. I mean, Windows is not the best wish that you could make, man. Windows is a mess. I don't know Windows command line. But I mean, I think there's one NVIDIA laptop that I'm actually looking forward to, if you know. Um, NVIDIA GTX Spark. So I think this would be pretty nice because, like for a Mac, I could just do about everything, and I think this would be very much similar to, which would be very much similar to this one. So it's going to be pretty interesting to use. So I'm waiting for that, and if it's something that I can consider, I would love to get my hands on this. I mean, Mac has been good. I mean, Mac has also been a pain, honestly, for all the I can't do any like GPU runs or anything like that. But I think other things are still fine. Yeah, let me get this. Hi. So what I'm trying to do is, I think it's going to be at least like 4 or 5. It's going to be a very high end laptop. I don't think like in the first version will be any cheap, but yeah, I mean that's also the first version. So, but I think that would be pretty good. I don't know if you can install Linux on that. I mean, you should be able to hopefully, but I mean, Windows would be a waste of compute to use. Okay. Yes. All right. So let's see if what is it trying to do. Oh, I asked you to investigate. Okay, it's rewriting some code. Since this is not the project checkout, these changes might not be overwritten by you. Okay. I mean, cooking something, I feel it looks like that. Huh. I mean, you can do it after dinner, I guess. Yes. And I bumped into your stream on my feed. Thanks for joining, man. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm just trying to make these. Let me show you. I don't know if you followed it before this, but what I was trying to do today was to make this follower arm, and yeah. So let so this is the leader arm that I was trying to make, and the follower arm I already had it before this, but at least I have both the sets now, and I just have to properly configure them, and we could start teleoperating this. It would be pretty fun. I mean, I still think that maybe my laptop could be a constraint here, where but let's see. I was just trying to make the software work, so that's why I've asked Codex to do right now. But hopefully it starts to work. Yeah. All right. So this is still going on. I did something similar in my college. What I did was reverse engineer the servos to get the potentiometer line outside the servo. Right. Interesting. I've actually used potentiometers for maybe like controlling servos and everything. I think is that what you did? Was it just for that, or like did you also use that as a part of a project? Okay. Yeah, this is the exact ones that I have. The running Lila process from Mueller GUI is still running. I'm checking its behavior. I'm going to install the stale Lila. Okay. Okay. Yes. should stop it. And right, let's see if this still works. So this is my Lab website, and this is running on my local host. So what if I go to, okay, go back. So SO-101 bracket, I'll type 2, create. Okay, it's probably stopped actually. And let's see if Codex finishes the job here. Cleanup complete. Let's look at some of the data sets that are available meanwhile it's doing it. But yeah. Also, I don't have cameras on it, so probably won't be able to train a vision model. But hopefully, maybe like a teleoperation, I should be able to teleoperate and like use some agent tech spaces here. But what I want to look at is some of the data sets for this. So if I come here, SO-101, and yeah, there are the models. So ACT. I mean, if you can get the teleoperation thing working, that would be pretty cool already. I'm going to start the Lab to verify the patch startup path and then stop it again so the serial port remains free. Should I remove it? Okay. The startup has reached. Okay, so it has started it. All right. Do I see this? So if I come on Lab, localhost 8000. Okay, no, it's down. The server is now running. Okay, yes, proceed. Under the patched install, I stopped it after verification so it does not keep the port or serial still busy. All right, so it started this. Let's refresh. Nope, it's not here yet. Code startup is fixed. The remaining connection failure is hardware bus level, not the duplicate FFmpeg warning. I'm just collecting the final line of references for the changes. I'm doing one last check so that no lab process is holding the robot serial device after the stop. Yeah, if it's not able to find the motors, it's probably some other issues then. Okay. I fixed the lab setup, startup warning path, and found the real robot connection failure. What am I working on? So I'm working on this. Let me show you. So this is actually a LeRobot. It's kind of like it comes in two pairs. One of them is a leader, which you can control to which you can like teleoperate to control this follower arm. And essentially, this is something that I can hand control, and this is something that sort of just mimics what I do here. And basically, the thing is that you can also train various deep learning models on this. So you could train it to sort of do tasks autonomously, right? Like for example, if I have this screwdriver and I wanted to place it from here to here. I could pretty much train episodes using teleoperation, and then basically some sort of imitation learning can be done using a deep learning model, and then this robot should be able to do the task all by itself. And what I was also looking forward to is sort of also encoding natural language into it. So if I can make it agentic, like if I ask it to pick this particular object up, or maybe, just open its claws, as simple as that, can it do that? So right now I'm just trying to set up the GUI and like configure the motors and everything, because it comes in like 6 degrees. So let me show it to you. So this is actually a 6 degree of freedom arm, which means that it comes with 6 motors. And each of these motors have to be configured for both of these arms, the leader and the follower. And I think once they're configured, you can then start using then you can start teleoperating and doing other cool things with it. So hopefully that's the idea. Okay. So let's see. So there were some issues with it connecting to the robot, and that's why I asked Codex to investigate and fix. Let's see what is it saying now. I fixed the Lay Labs startup warning path and found the real robot connection failure. Okay. So next actions, power cycle, arm controller, and make sure the motor power is actually on, not just the USB connected. Oh yeah. So I didn't connected the motor power actually. So that I think that was the issue. Let me find the power adapter. Yeah, I found one. Uh, the only thing is I'm not sure if this is the right wattage. Let me check. So what I have is this one here, this power adapter, and probably need to use it. Let's see which one do we need actually. So 3D printed parts, electronics and power. Yes. So servo driver board and 5 volt 5 ampere. I don't know which one is this. Both arms. Okay. 12 volt 5 ampere and 5 volt 5 ampere. Yeah, I don't think this is this one. Let me just find it. It's somewhere in my room. I don't know where I've placed it. This is probably some other one. It's like some 40 watts. So it's probably going to just blow up here. 1 second. All right, so I'm not able to find it. Uh, the exact power adapter for this. Maybe I'll have to search my house. But what I'll do, I'll end the stream here, and I just connected with you on LinkedIn. Thanks, man. Thanks, Kabir. I'll check it out. But yeah, thanks for Kuntu. Yeah. Okay, but this was amazing. So we built the arm. I just have to calibrate it. If I find it, I'll probably do another stream, and we could do that on live on the stream. Thanks for joining, guys.